There we go. Now, well, so far so good. I tested to see if I could podcast from my phone and make a Skype call at the same time, and that did not happen. So I'm just going to try again to do this. But this time I have my phone in my hand, and I'm making the Skype call. Because it was really weird what happened. It cut out the entire conversation of the Skype call. Hello? Is this Sierra Cake on Twitter and the Instagrams?
Yes.
I don't even know if this is working. Can you say hello again?
Hello.
All right, it might be a little. Can we crank her up there? Now try it again. There we go.
Hello.
It's still really low, but that's only because you're not professionally wired in. I'm just talking to you off of my phone, putting up to the microphone. Well, I found out the hard way through testing that basically the program for the Spreaker that I use to podcast and stuff like that, it pauses recording while I'm doing Skype calls. So the entire thing, the test, like it sound and it's seamless. Like you don't even realize, but it like paused. So I'm like, okay, and you hear bloop, bloop, and then like I'm dialing, and then that's it, and then it's me all excited and giddy because it was still going, and I'm like, oh yay, look what happened, I did it, and then I published it, and it was like 2 minutes long, and it was just me reacting to nothing.
Oh.
So really exciting stuff, and I just wanted to call to apologize for having to put you through all that.
It's all good.
Because Sierra, she's in a secret location. Don't give out your location.
Right. Sorry.
That's like internet rule number 1. Don't give out your location. In life, I think it is, isn't it? Like your number 1 priority if you're going to do any kind of public speaking of any kind, do not reveal your origin.
You don't want my home address?
No, I don't. Well, yeah, but not on not on public record here.
Right.
On the internets.
Yeah.
Because the internets will come to your house and cut your throat.
I don't want that to happen at all.
Right. So then you would never give out where you are.
No.
Location must become secret. That's okay. Some people say, "Where are you, Marconi?" And I say, "No. I am in my own cave. I have like a Marconi manor, just like Batman, and I dive in a rubber suit that I made on my own."
Yes.
It's hard to sew rubber, by the way.
I want pics.
Don't fool yourself. Well, there are nipple windows, and that was mostly by accident.
Oh.
Right.
Well, at least they can breathe, right?
I did use Breathe Right strips to hold it together, so what? Anyway, but that's not, I digress. What I'm really trying to say is that I'm sorry for involving you in a dumb test, because that was like, hey, I'm not really calling you, but look what I did. I just put you live on the podcast, maybe. But that's rude. I mean, you should warn somebody.
That's okay.
All right.
You're forgiven.
All right, fine.
Fine, good.
When a girl says you're forgiven, never believe it. That's lesson number 2 you can learn from today's.
No. If she says she's fine, then you're in trouble.
Yeah, that too. But I never believe forgiven, fine, whatever. Because even when you are forgiven, then 7 months later, when you put mayonnaise on her sandwich and she says, "Remember we had this whole discussion, blah, blah, blah." And then she throws a butter knife at your head and you're like, "What?" And you're missing an eye and you're wearing an eye patch and you're sitting in a doctor's office wondering where you went wrong. Well, I'll tell you where you went wrong. Believing a woman could be forgiving.
Just don't ever put mayo on anyone's sandwich and you'll be fine.
But I kind of like it. See, you probably would stab me with a butter knife or something.
If you put mayo on my sandwich, I might.
That is not okay.
Oh.
That's why I will not give you my location, because I do not. Butter knives are for buttering, not for stabbing. Remember,
they're for buttering, not mayonnaising.
That's the third thing you can remember. Don't stab with a butter knife. If you're going to do it, use cutlery that will really get the job done. And
sharp knives.
Yeah, like you can get all up to date on all the sharp, what is that, cutlery? Yes, on cutlery of olden times and beyond on my new podcast. Podcasts? I'm sorry. On my new podcast, Knives and Me. That's what
Knives in Me? Get it?
I did not get it, but now I do.
Oh, shit.
Oh, man. As you can see, we're a creative writing team that we make the internet a better place to be. So that's why I was calling to apologize in the first place for not respecting your privacy and just Skyping you in the middle of a dumb test when I should really just be watching football. I'm a man. I should just put down the phone and walk away.
Well, sure. Football, yay.
What percentage of men do you think are on Instagram as opposed to women? What's the percentage? Like, what if you had a pie chart out, what would it look like?
It would be like 97.9% female, and then the rest male. I don't know the math, but...
Well, you just did the math, I think.
Did I?
Yeah.
I don't know what point 0.9 is, though.
That's...
Like, what's the...
That's not even a percent. It's less than 1%.
Oh, okay. So then 3% is male, right? No, wait. Yeah, 3.
Yeah, we'll get... She is an expert, and she...
Instagram is like females modeling agency, though, isn't it?
I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'm following the wrong people.
No, I'm pretty sure it is.
Okay.
Because every girl who's on there is like daily selfie.
Oh yeah, I got in trouble. A girl told me that I did like 5 in 2012. I did 5 pictures, and like 3 of them were me when I was sick.
Yeah.
And a girl yelled at me. Well, not yelled, but she made fun of me because I was posting, in her mind, too many self-pics. And
you know what? I bet you if you go to her profile, she's got some picture that says, like, I look so gross today, #selfie.
Yeah, no, she does. And that's the thing. She had one like every day, like 3 or 4 every day, without makeup, some with makeup, some and clown makeup even.
#no makeup.
Yeah, that no filter, all that kind of crap.
#no filter.
And I just was taking a couple of random, because sometimes people will say, "Hey, you never post any pictures of you," and I'm like, "You're welcome for that." And then so I did, and then suddenly somebody had to internet me.
Just ruin it for you.
This is why I should never go on the internet. And I've learned that if you do get a podcast or a radio show or a YouTuber or a person that does things on Twitter or Facebook, or if you go back to MySpace, or if you're on Friendster, or if you're on Google Plus or
Nexopia.
That if you're on any of the social networkings that are available today, Tumblr, Reddit, there's also Stumble Upon, Pinterest. If you're on any of these, just don't read any of the comments or comment back on people's things that they say.
No, because that's where trolls are born.
Right. So just whatever you do yourself a favor and don't. Don't. When in doubt, don't. That's always been my motto.
Can you make a shirt, please?
I think that shirt's already been made, and I think 2013. It's time to stop trying to make shirts funny. Can we just go back to having shirts be shirts? I'm good. I don't need to go into Target and see everything from my childhood become like a shirt that looks like it's been, distressed.
Distressed T-shirt.
Everything you see, it's like, we get it. Okay, now next what? It's going to be a movie. Yay, good. And now it's a T-shirt. And now it's a board game. How much money can we squeeze out of this turnip? Here we go.
Out of the Flintstone, Betty and Wilma.
Yeah,
they have their own freaking line now.
They do?
Yeah.
I
saw a shirt. I think it was at Walmart, and it said The Original Housewives, and it had a picture of Betty and Wilma.
Well, see, now that's what your problem is. You walked into Walmart.
Well, sometimes these things happen. I have no control.
No, you do, actually, to be honest.
No.
You don't?
I don't.
Like
no,
what?
I can't help myself.
It's a state law where you are? You have to go in? I don't know,
Yes.
If you don't go into Walmart at least once a week, we're going to throw you in the hooscow.
The what?
I don't know where these words come from.
Yeah, no, me either.
I've been accused on the podcast, the most recent episode of Pants Free Podcast, that I sometimes will bring up words that have not been used in a long time. And I think maybe it's because they've rested long enough that now I can revitalize them in some way.
It's like a wine almost, right?
Yeah, I give them back, and then you, as the public, do with them what you will.
Yeah, the longer it sits, the better it gets, right? Maybe?
Yes, and that does not apply to Al Roker, apparently. Just because I was told a story about... Never mind. Okay, so what we've learned here is that we can't Skype directly from my phone, and I have to be on... And then I can Skype in my home studio or at other locations that have an internet, but not by phone. I can't do two things at once, even though I have AT&T, which says you can do a phone call and something else. Why couldn't I do a Spreaker live podcast and a Skype?
Nope, too much technology. It blows its mind.
Well, I just say to Spreaker, the people of Spreaker, because they listen to each and every one of these. No, I say make it possible for us to not only podcast live from my phone. Now, look, I am not saying that it's not a great invention. Some Italian guy that came up with Spreaker and said, you know what, we should be able to podcast live on the internet from our phones. It's 2012 or 11, whenever he made it, and then, but then take it to the next level. You know what I mean? Take it to where I can communicate with others outside of just my own voice on my phone box. I mean, a phone. It's a phone. I should be able to make a phone call and put them on my Skype show or my podcast, whatever. I should be able to make a Skype call. I should be able to take your texts right here on one device. So just take it to the next. That's my goal for 2013. Take it to the next level.
Are you going to make a shirt?
No, I told you already. I'm not doing shirts.
All right.
I might if somebody could do a cool artistic design, but I'm not trying. As long as it's not funny, a logo, fine. But I'm not. I don't want it to be. Don't. If you look at it and you laugh, then I've done the wrong thing.
Right.
Because enough laughter at shirts, right? I mean, I don't. If I wanted to read, I'd go get. I'd be looking at a book. I don't want to have to do jobs while I'm looking at your shirt too. Mm-hmm. Or tie into something that's not, like that the Original Housewives, Betty and Wilma. How much are you trying to milk things that are popular in pop culture? Come on. Stop ruining everything. Just leave some things to just be gone, like the Flintstones.
Yes.
Let them rest in peace. Right?
Yes.
All right. What was my point to this? I don't know.
I don't know either.
Right. Well, I wanted to call and apologize to you because earlier we were talking all about you have these nails and you sell your own nails on the internet, which I thought was weird, and then you paint them, and then we were talking about bedazzle. What is it called? No.
Decals.
And I said, what's Deckles? That isn't even a thing. And then I said, well, what if it was Deckles the clown? That sounds. And we had a grand Dios time, and then it was ruined because of technology, just like most things in life.
Mm-hmm.
So what I mean now is that stop making things hard, Spreaker. You've already taken it to where I can podcast from my phone. Now you're going to, not let me bring people on via Skype? What? Really? So all I'm saying is, come on. Let's step it up. It's 2013. Time to take it to the next damn level.
Pow.
Pow is right. Pow is right. Okay, so, see, I haven't even, what I mean is I'm sorry for making your privacy, does that, you know what I'm saying, trying to convey now? You understand, right?
No.
Oh.
No, not even a little bit.
All right, well then never mind. This has been a mistake. I'm sorry.
What are you talking about now?
I'm sorry to waste your time, ma'am.
It's all good, sir.
All right, go back to whatever you're painting nails or something, right? What do you?
Yes.
You have a nail salon going on in your house? What's going on?
I do. There's so many chemicals.
Do you have a license for that? I mean, you're probably. I mean, are you putting the proper tubbery? Like, if you're Breaking Bad, the chemicals can eat through your floor.
They can.
And
I've got. I mean, the chemicals aren't quite that strong, but I still feel a little lightheaded sometimes. There's not really proper ventilation in here.
Too many
decals. I do it
decals.
for the people.
Is that when you do the decals, whatever that is?
No, I do the decals when the polished part is finished.
Right, but then you got to put some kind of glue involved, and that probably stinks up the place.
No, just nail polish. It's all done with polish.
And then, okay, so then you polish them, and you lacquer them, and you put on the decals or whatever. They're like jimmies for nails, right?
I don't know what a jimmy is.
Well, they're like when you have like a cupcake or a donut, they have those little jimmies on them.
Oh, like the shit that they put on top?
I hope they don't shit on top of anything I eat.
Oh, right. Yeah, no, I get it.
I don't know why. It's a weird thing, and this is a totally sidebar. I have a problem when people mention the word shit when it involves food.
Oh.
It's like an OCD thing.
Sorry.
No. Not like I'm not mad at you, bro. I'm like, it's weird for me because I'm like, it's food, and the word shit means something different in that context. But for whatever reason, my brain won't allow me to get past it. So
like, if you're eating something, you don't want to hear someone say, "Oh man, that's good shit."
Yeah, I don't like that. Or if they're describing, then you put that shit on. That's the shit right there. Or oh shit, I don't. The word shit is just because what I think about is Al Roker having an attack in his pants.
Ew.
You know what I mean? Like you wouldn't say, "Oh yeah," and then you Roker it. Like it's. Anyway, so what I mean is, so decals is like jimmies to a donut, but to a nail. I mean, that's what I mean. Decals is like jimmies on nails, except you don't eat them.
It's like decoration you put on your food, right?
Yes.
Is that better?
Right, and then thank you, and then
no problem, yeah.
and then so then what? You put them in the oven, and then they like shrink, and then you sell them to like children. What? I don't understand.
Whoa! No.
Oh.
There's no ovens involved. There's no children involved.
Oh, so these are not for children?
No, because they have small parts and they could choke and die.
Right.
And I don't want to have that on my conscience.
Conscience? You'd go to prison, probably.
Probably. I mean, shit.
No. I mean, no. Shit. Wait. In this context, shit is fine. Never mind.
Thanks.
See, this is a real problem because, like, why would I stop somebody from saying shit? Like, we're not on FM radio.
I'll say darn from now on.
Darn it. Dang.
Nabbit.
Yeah, dag nabbit. See? There you.
Rats. Drat.
Oh, drat. Right. That's perfect.
Okay.
So I don't know how to end this, so I just will say thank you for letting me invade your privacy once again. Did you have any fun?
Always.
All right, just making sure. If you had fun, that's all that matters.
Yep.
All right, so I was really excited, though, that I could Skype and do a podcast from my phone because I'm like, oh, this is awesome. I can talk to Nick, and he'll be in an airport, and I can be somewhere else, and I could be running errands, and we could do a podcast and give it to the people. But no, apparently the technology is not ready for my jelly. So once it is, oh boy, better believe I'm going to get my decals out, and I don't know what that means. Is that like spackling too? Is that the same thing?
Spackling?
Yeah.
Isn't that what you do to a roof or a ceiling?
Hey, Google it. All right.
Oh. I'm Googling now. That's great.
Cool. Oh, see, it's only funny that I said that because earlier when you didn't believe you about decals, you said Google it to me, and I refused because
and all hell broke loose.
Right, I said never will I know the real. I'm scared to know that. There's some knowledge I don't want to know. There's some things that I'm not open to. So many other things.
Just, you know what? Go to the shop, and look at the nails, and you'll see what a decal is, and it will be all good.
All right.
Yeah.
There you go.
That doesn't involve Googling.
Well, it does because I have to find your site. What is it, Betsy?
Etsy.
What the fuck is Etsy?
Etsy. Well, people sell like handmade everythings and supplies and. It's actually a really cool site.
Is it one of those
jewelry and shit?
Is it one of those like hippie sites? It's for hippies, right?
No. You can get like weird hip-de-doo things on there.
Right, like do-rags that are homemade, home woven, or like.
You can get wigs.
Are you kidding me?
No.
You can like homemade wigs, like people like cut their hair off and make them into wigs.
No. Whoa. This isn't like Silence of the Lambs. No.
Oh. Well, it was almost fun.
Materials.
So they just sell wigs you could get like at the store?
Yeah, but they're usually better quality and they're handcrafted and
No. If you're
you support the people. You don't want to support like Walmart, right?
You buy wigs at Walmart?
No, but if you did.
No, they have.
It's like you can buy like indie things.
They have that in downtown. They have Wigland, and I can go in there and try on as many wigs as I want, and I know what they look like on me. I don't have to guess. And if you buy a wig online, you're gonna send it back. Let's be honest.
Well, I mean that's gross.
What's gross?
We're sending wigs back once you've worn them.
I mean, you can't it's like the same with underwear. You can't do that.
Well, you can't do that. That's weird.
Right. It's weird and disgusting. But it's the same with if you buy pants on the internet, unless you've tried the exact pair on in a store, you're going to be sending them back or never wearing them.
Oh my God, I bought pants on the internet last year. Around this time, and it took 2 months because they were back ordered, and when I got them they were the completely wrong size.
It's a fascinating story, I'm sure.
Yeah, and then I just decided to never wear pants ever again.
Oh, well, see, there you go. The internet wins again.
Yep.
Well, all right, well, sorry. That was unprofessional of me to clear my throat in the middle of a thing. Whatever. So the moral of the story is don't buy pants off the internet.
Yes.
I had other points, but who remembers anything I said now? And
there has to be like 3 morals, though.
Oh, step up your game in 2013, yes. And when in doubt, don't.
Exactly. Perfect.
And if you haven't learned anything, it's your own damn fault.
Exactly.
Right. There you go. Oh, and whatever you do, don't Google decals. I dare you.
And don't put shit on food.
Hey! I said no. Don't ever. All right, I've got to go vomit now or something. Can you make that noise, the vomiting noise? Perfect. Thank you for listening to whatever this is.